Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the Debe Islamic Association's Ramadan Reminders. Today is part 5 of the explanation or Tafseer of chapter 12 of the Holy Quran, Surah Yusuf. And as we are in the first 10 days of Ramadan, the days of mercy, we shall now recite the dua that is recommended for those days. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Rabbig fir warham wa anta khairur rahimin. O my Lord, forgive and have mercy, and you are the most merciful of those who show mercy. Let's look at the fractions of blessings or ni'mah given to mankind. 100 of mercy. In Sahih Muslim it is reported that Abu Hurairah narrated that Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, Allah has 100 parts of mercy, of which He sent down one to be shared between the jinn, mankind, the animals and the insects. And Allah has kept back 99 parts to be merciful to His slaves on the day of resurrection. And if we digress a little bit, if we look at the Arabic letters for mercy, it is Ra, Ha and Mim, which forms the word Rahmah or Rahman, the entirely merciful. Rahim, the especially merciful, or Rahm, which means the womb or the mercies from a mother to her baby. Another fraction we can look at is 1 out of 46 of prophethood. This is a Sahih hadith in which Abu Hurairah reported, when the end times draw near, the dream of the believer can hardly be false. The dream of the believer is 1 of 46 parts of prophethood, and whatever is from prophethood cannot be false. 1 out of 40 of savings. Abu Dawood said that if you have 200 dirhams and 1 full year has passed, then 5 dirhams are due on them. And that is considered to be our zakat. And another fraction that we'll look at is 1 out of 2, or half of beauty. Yusuf alayhi salam and his mother were given half of all beauty in this dunya. In our last session in Ayahs 8 and 9, Allah SWT showed us the level of envy that the older brothers had for their younger sibling, for Yusuf. So much so that they even suggested that they kill him to get rid of him, and that way afterwards they will beg forgiveness and their father will love them even more. So Allah continues the ayah here where He says, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Qala qailun minhum. So there is a speaker from among them who said, and many ulama believe it was the oldest of the brothers, Reuben, where he's suggesting, La taqtulu Yusufa wa alkuhu fi gayabatil jubbi. His suggestion is, do not kill Yusuf, but throw him in the bottom of the well. Remember that Allah SWT allowed shaitan to influence them, but Allah SWT is the controller of the hearts. So some caravan will come and pick him up. That's what they are telling themselves. But many ulama believe the location of this well was far off the beaten track, and it was very difficult for him to be found in the first place. So it was a way of getting rid of Yusuf without them directly killing him. Did they think that he could survive and even create a greater obstacle after this? This level of thinking was blanked out from their mind as shaitan clouded them. And let's look at the big picture. Even if they tried to slay him, would they have been successful? They would not have been, because everybody has their fixed time to leave this earth, And that was not Yusuf's time to go. After the brothers have come to a decision that they would not kill Yusuf, but rather throw him in a well, they now completely change their strategy and tactics towards Yusuf, where they played with him, they showed him great love, and he, being the younger brother of these 10, was smitten with them, and he built trust and confidence in them, and he loved them and he wanted to accompany them wherever they went. So, the ayah says, Qalu Ya Abana. So they, the brothers, have come to their father, Prophet Yaqub, and addressing him, O our father, Ma laka la ta'manna ala Yusufa? Why do you not trust us with Yusuf? Because you can see how we and him are very close, and we love each other and we play with each other. Then there should be no doubt in your mind. Lahu lanasihun. And certainly, we are surely his well-wishers. And we can see here, inna means definitely or surely. La in lahu also is an emphasis. And la in the last word, la nasihun, is also an emphasis. So there's a triple emphasis here that definitely, surely, we are his well-wishers. We only wish the best for him. So there should be no doubt in us. And this was the same strategy used by Shaitan when he was influencing Adam alayhi salam and Hawa in the gardens. In chapter 7, ayah 21, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and he, Satan, swore to them both that he was their sincere advisor. So we can see from this that they're putting up one face of love and confidence and trust, while their intentions are quite opposite. So they're easily recognized as hypocrites. And what are the signs of a hypocrite? There are 4 signs. 1, when he speaks, he tells a lie, as we can see here. When he promises, he breaks his promise. If you trust him, he breaks the trust. And when he disagrees, he crosses the boundaries of ihsan, of morality and decency. The brothers agreed on this unanimous, convincing argument as they continue speaking to their father, where they say, Arsilhu ma'ana gadayyarta wa yal'abd. Send him with us. Send him with us tomorrow to come and enjoy himself and to play. And the ayah ends with the perfect argument. وَإِنَّ لَهُ لَحَافِظُونَ. And indeed, we will surely be his guardians. Now, why is this argument perfect? Because this was the exact argument given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran in chapter 15 verse 9, where he guarantees the safety of the Quran, that the Quran could never be destroyed or altered, that Allah will keep it safe. Where he says, Inna nahnu nazzalna dhikra. Indeed, we have sent down the reminder, the Quran. Wa inna lahu lahafidhun, identical as above. And indeed, we will surely be its guardian. So, it is putting their father Yaqub in a very difficult situation. Let's recap a little bit about Surah Yusuf, and I've found it to be based on the number 3. What juz does Surah Yusuf end up in? In juz 12. 1 and 2 is 3. What surah is Surah Yusuf? It's Surah 12. 1 and 2 is 3. How many letters of Al-Muqatta'a there are? Alif Lam Ra, 3 letters. And how many Anbiya or how many prophets were mentioned so far? Right? 3 prophets. Yusuf's father, Yaqub, his grandfather, Ishaq, and his great-grandfather, Ibrahim. And even in the dream, how many celestial bodies were mentioned? The sun, the moon, and the stars. All three. As we have come to the end of part 5 of the Tafseer of Surah Yusuf, we now recite the dua. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم. Our Lord, accept this service from us, for indeed you are all hearing, all knowing. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.